He's on safari. Lions. Tigers. The bears. Oh my.
Predator 2. He's in town with a few days to kill this Thanksgiving.
Hi, we're the Huge Movie Fanatics here to review for you Predator 2, the sequel to Predator.
This is actually you know this tagline?
What was the tagline for this?
Awesome. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
He's in town with a few days to kill.
Yeah, I do remember that. I have this recorded off the TV copy of Stephen King's It, and that trailer is on it about every 3 commercial breaks. They have the commercial for Predator 2, and I remember seeing that. So I've grown up with that movie trailer for quite a while. But Predator 2 was a really cool concept. I liked bringing it from the jungle to the city.
Because it's another jungle.
It's
a man
totally,
jungle.
yeah.
It's
Totally.
man-made jungle.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, that was clever, that was brilliant. Didn't really pan out.
Didn't work, did
A
it?
little obnoxious. The whole movie
What do
is
you mean
just,
obnoxious?
the whole movie is obnoxious.
Well,
like
it takes
all the
place in LA
characters,
though, that's
yeah.
why.
All the characters are obnoxious. Even like, I'm a huge fan of Bill Paxton. Paxton, I just want to slap this dude in this movie.
I can't even remember.
You've like repressed the memories.
For a reason?
Yeah, it's so unfortunate, and I really love Danny Glover. I love Bill Paxton. I love.
What's his name is in it too, who looks just like Mr. Joshua from Lethal Weapon.
He is. It is him.
He is,
Yeah,
What's
that's
his
him.
name? You should say his name for the.
Gary Busey's in it.
Busey's
Gary Busey's in it, and he's great. Originally, that role was supposed to be Arnold Schwarzenegger Dutch.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, and he was gonna go up like after the thing. He wanted to hunt the predator, but Arnold turned it down because he didn't like the idea of doing it in the city. He wanted to do it in the jungle again. And I'm like, why tread the same water? Like,
well, because he's a bodybuilder. I mean, he doesn't have too much probably gray matter up there, but
probably not. But I also really like the Latin American dude, the partner of Danny Glover. He's not in very much of the movie, but he was in Once Upon a Time in Mexico, which was awesome. Yeah. So anyway, he was the guy from Once Upon a Time in Mexico. He was pretty good.
Okay.
But anyway. The movie itself isn't really good. I like that it was set in 1997, which then was in the future by 7 years.
Yeah, that's right, it was in the future.
Even though they established in the previous one that it comes like every 30 years.
Oh, okay, right. What I thought was great about LA is that it was even worse in '97. It was like epic proportions of like crime. They had like a huge it seems like a 20-minute shootout at the beginning of the movie.
That was a really obnoxious scene.
That's
the Rastafarians are so evil and mean.
The thing about the early '90s is Fox did 2 movies that I'm aware of where they was a big deal all of a sudden where they had the Jamaica people or whatever being all enemies. Predator 2 and Marked for Death. And he's got that was the Steven Seagal powerhouse. So and it was strange. They were both Fox movies, both like within the same year, and it was like all of a sudden the big bad guys are the Jamaica Mon people. So whatever.
Yeah.
But
the movie is really kind of.
It's just
It really earns its title. It earns the 2 stars. I'd give it. Predator 2 earns 2 stars. It's a far cry from what the first was. It has moments of really good qualities. I really like the ending of the movie, actually. I like it when Danny Glover and the Predator face off in the ship. The ship.
Really and that was the beginning.
Predators.
That was the beginning where you see the alien skull.
Yeah, you see the alien skull.
Don't you?
Yeah, that was what started it off, and that's because they knew they were making AVP back then.
They were going to,
But they had that in development.
One thing I liked about it too was that we got to see some gadgets in Predator. The Predator had some gadgets. Some Predator 2 we get to see different gadgets.
I like the hand thing.
I like that
disc.
thing. It's like a disc and it like opens up a little bit and he throws it, or I can't remember.
Yeah,
but
and
it had some cool gadgets.
I like the Predator's vision change, like when they are brought into the cold and both their body temperatures are dropping, so the infrared isn't
Doesn't
working.
he flip through all kinds of
And I was like, oh man, those are cool. Those are really cool. Oddly enough, it's those that make me not like AVP.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Well, I think the one strength that the movie had, or one of the big strengths, is that whoever was behind it, it continued the Predator kind of lore or whatever it is. The Predator, whatever, technology, the Predator character continued, I thought, very successfully. More so for me than, whatchamacallit, any of the two AVPs.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally. I fully agree with you on that. And like, I would have liked to see their third idea, and they hinted at it in this one, because I was reading an interview with the guys who wrote Predator and Predator 2, it's the same two people. They pitched a third one, and the third one, at the end of this movie, Danny Glover is awarded a gun.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah,
1700s. So they were going to actually show you how the Predators acquired that gun, and you were going to see the really old Predator who ended up taking that gun. That was going to be the third one, but the second movie didn't underperform.
Yeah. God, that would have been cool.
Right? And seeing how they take on a Predator in the 1700s, that would have been so cool. And then when that got canned, they brought in Robert Rodriguez. His idea for the third one I really kind of liked too, which was that all these Predators are going off to these planets fighting people and stuff to see who the greatest warriors are. And then they were going to abduct those warriors and bring them to their home planet where they were going to have gladiatorial combat. And he wrote a script with Arnold Schwarzenegger as Dutch and Danny Glover. And they were both having beat the Predators. So they were going to be in the movie. And Fox was like, that's too expensive. But that script is out there.
Can you imagine that?
And the script kind of a little bit turned into what Predators is. In a lot of ways, that's what it ended up being, even though it wasn't Rodriguez's script anymore. He produced it, and you still get that idea. It just would have been so much cooler with Arnold and Danny, like, actually in it.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see how those two play off, because they seem like they're from different worlds, don't they?
Well, yeah, one from Africa. And
no, I mean, but like, they totally...
Well, yeah, I understand what you're getting at.
They don't
Two
seem like
different-
they'd be in a movie together, but that would have been kind
Well,
of...
that's because they haven't, but yeah, you're right. But in order to maybe save time...
That's it, Predator 2. What did you give it?
I'll give it 2.
So both were united on this front.
Unanimous, yeah.
2 stars.
Predator 2 ironically gets 2 stars.
2 stars.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Catch you later.